Okay, so one thing for me is I think defensively here, and this is a team thing, but like I don't understand the back post and not the front post. But that may be more of a team dynamic. So that's the first thing. But here, okay, a little knockdown. Okay, now we need to right away. We need to lower our set position. Okay, and we're worried about obviously the cutback ball here, but also just not giving your responsibility right now is the near post. And watch you kind of flinch up a little bit. See that? And we need to stay with our hands need to be guarding the sides of our knees right here. Okay. But what I really like here is once you do control the ball, you're quick to break lines. Good. That's really good. Okay, so it's a good little save here as we build up. Let it play. Okay, so the ball's going to get played in, not centrally, but to a more central spot. Hit first time across our body, so out swinging away from us. Kind of catches us, right? A little bit. So watch your footwork. So you're going to take this crossover step, which at the end of the day, Mac, like just make the save, and you do here. But from a technical standpoint, if you can turn that into a shuffle, you'll have a better chance of holding this. Okay, because you can see you're pushing off your back foot. I want to see you try and hold that. I mean, it was into your mitts, right? Like I want to see you try and hold that. But if you don't, with help here, it's not the worst place to put it. If you're not going to catch it, I'd rather see you put it out here. But like I said, there are worse spots for that. So at the end of the day, good save. Okay, so the ball is going to be wide here. And for me, I think, from this wide area, I think you're hugging this near post a little bit too much. Now, given the shot's going to come right over this crossbar here, right where my cursor is. But I still think you can shade yourself here. And then as the shot comes, you can step and push off your right foot, kind of keep your right hand towards the post to help you lift up and cover this with your left hand. But the ball's on its way. See how you're jumping here? There's no real base from which you're jumping. Your feet are very close together. If we were in the gym doing box jumps, that's obviously not how we'd want to jump. So you can see, I mean, you're covering, right? But just the dynamics in which you're jumping up for that ball. So I think, once again, out here, drop step with your right foot, load onto that right leg, and drive up and cover it with your... Okay, so I'm going to let this play slow-mo, but this is a really tough ball. I mean, at your age, height, these wide area serves are already kind of nerve-wracking. They can be difficult anyway. I think your adjustment here, the ball's going to be played even wider. I think you have a decent adjustment. I like that you adjusted centrally because it opens up more of the back space for you. And then I think what happens here is just that frozen moment when the ball is, this isn't meant to be a shot. It's probably a shot, a cross shot. But I think what happens here is this first stab here closes off your body to anything to the back post. So see how you kind of get squared up early? As this ball travels over us, I think we're realizing we're in trouble here. But then you've got to, so then from this positioning, the high point's going to be back here beyond us, but you're jumping at it from here because of that first step. And so if you remain open, you're able to give me like one of those drop steps, back to bar footworks, and then push off. You're either making contact with your top right hand, depending on the angle you take on that drop step, or if your drop step is like more shallow towards the near post, you can still go with your left hand here. But because you're jumping, you square off to jump straight at it, you can see the high points over us. So if we just kind of go back here, maybe not that far. See here. We'll let it play. That first step, and this comes with experience, right? And comfort level, confidence. That right there gets us jumping off the same spot instead of moving our feet. All right. it's a tough ball, Mac. I wouldn't get too caught up on those actions. We continue to work on our footwork and get you confidence, and those are the types of actions as you get older are in. That's a counterattack rather than a goal.